Good morning and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. I'm Andy and this is Let's Play on the Hof Bergmann Reloaded. I could watch those clouds go by. That's really beautiful. I think that's our screenshot for today. Lovely clouds just sort of sailing by in a beautiful... Oh, that's really beautiful. Oh, okay. So I got some good feedback by SB Farmer with a link to the website where you can find Courseplay. The problem was that it's still Courseplay 5.2, which I had, and it's basically the same problem with that one as with all the other ones, that there's no, at least when I download it and use it, there is no go around island thing in it. So I list, but still I do appreciate your feedback and the link SB Farmer, but it didn't work for me. But I looked around still. I had the 5.0.2 version and build 11, and there was this build 34 out there. But as soon when I tried to download that, it didn't work because it was my antivirus program went like, hey, this is a virus, you can't do that. But finally I found a page where they had the build 34 that didn't give up a warning from my antivirus program, so I installed that. So I need a vehicle somewhere. Go with this one. So now I have that one installed. Still 5.02 here, but it's build 34. I can't. Well, you can see it's sort of my have really small icons, but it's build 34. And then if you go to fieldwork, course generation page, bypass island, suddenly we have it. Phew. Amazing, we have it. I haven't tried it though. So it will be interesting to see if it works. Still, I don't think we're ready to harvest yet. No. Maybe tomorrow in the game. We'll fast forward a bit and see if we can get to tomorrow. So we can I want to do that. I would like to try it out, and I could try it out with the harvester. That could be cool. Like if I start harvesting field 4. This is 4. The big one, the really big one we own. There's an island there in the middle. It could work. See if it works. Didn't look exactly though as in the videos I found of the. I found one I think Dataland or something. Seems to be a Danish guy that has videos on Courseplay or tutorials, and he doesn't look exactly the same there either, because his videos shows you can set up bypass, and then you should choose which bypass mode, which I can't choose. So I'm a little off still with. I'm not sure if I have the correct version, but and I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but the version 5.2, when I download that and install that, it doesn't show up. It's the version I've been using. I've been using the newest version of Courseplay, but that doesn't show any bypass island function. So, but this one 34 does show that bypass island function. So, and I have no idea why that is. What's the difference and why it is like that? But it is, for some reason. So. We will go and produce some milk. No, that's the sun. So I was like, what's that? But that's a shadow. So this is the way I make money. And fast forward. Just producing butter. Basically, it's not the most fun task around, but it gets the job done. And we get money and we can do stuff with the money. So, also thank you, David, for your feedback. Which was a few days ago, but it was like yesterday when I'm recording this, because I record a lot of stuff on the weekends and then I put them out during the weekdays, because that's when I'm at work and I have a hard time coping, time-wise coping with releasing stuff or recording stuff actually. So I do this usually on the weekends. You can see that clock is 6:42. Go in here and go. No, not that. Clock off. So I do this, as I said, on weekends. So I'm recording this Sunday morning, and so I got some feedback by David yesterday. Thank you, David. It's truly and greatly appreciated, as always. And the feedback was that if you look at Snooze and Dave Snook's episodes, they got fixed, so they're actually producing piglets at a more steady rate or faster rate, and the pigs are moving, they're not frozen. So that sort of stuff. It's kind of cool. Love it. Great. I'm looking forward to the hotfix. So if anyone, if you see the hotfix being out, please let me know, and I will install that, download it, install it, and then we can sort of try it out. Oh, if you can hear something in the background, that's my kids arguing about something with the game they're playing. Playing some game on. Yes, that's why I usually play these sort of games alone. Wonder what they're arguing about. Something. Okay, I can hear it. I have to go sort of deal with this conflict. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Oh, I'm back. So we'll see how long this lasts. Okay, so dealing conflicts in kids is interesting, and it sort of brings out the worst in me as a parent. I was like, before kids, I'm never going to threaten them. I'm always going to use the good things they do, and I'm going to use their own inner motivation. BS, I say. Look, half of the things you do is like threatens. It's like, either do this or I'll do this. You do this, I'll do this. Like, and that's sort of my parents do the same, and pretty much every parent does it the same. And some parents are really pretentious and go like, "Oh, I would never do that." No, but you get spoiled brats as kids instead. Sorry. I meet a lot of these kids. They're like, "Oh, I couldn't have said. I let their inner motivation guide them." They don't have inner motivation. They have their inner motivation is driven by lust. Whatever they want to do, they do, and that's a problem because that doesn't really pan out too good in reality, does it? because if I did, then I would be home doing a YouTube channel about farming simulator all day and never go to work. So jag vet inte var den låg. Jag letade efter den igår kväll. Kommer du ihåg var du har lagt den?
Den ligger och laftar lite på skriv.
Nej, och jag letade på den efter den igår kväll. Jag vet inte var den ligger. Kommer du ihåg vad du och Jamel satt i soffan och kollade på den. Den kanske ligger någonstans i soffan. Jag vet inte var han också. He's looking for his iPad. I looked for it too yesterday. I couldn't find it. Should be somewhere, but I don't know where. That's another thing that bugs me about being a parent. They use their things. It's like, you have to find this. Yeah, or you could find it. You lost it. You need to be more careful about conflict. It seems like a morning with conflict. If I listen to the kids in the background. One thing I do kind of concur with is that they need to learn how to solve that conflict. So let's go over here and we'll get another 4 barrels. Nej, men jag vet inte, vad gjorde du med Fia nu?
Jag gjorde ingenting.
Vad håller hon på och gråter för då?
Jag gråter, jag gjorde ingenting.
Okej. Men vad har du letat efter din iPad? Vad har du letat efter din iPad någonstans?
Den bil.
Typ en vagn med mjölk. Den tömmer ut mjölken. Men vad har du letat någonstans? Du och Jamel satt med iPaden i soffan igår.
Letat i soffan i
Ja, men vänta. Du måste ju tänka efter. Du och Jamel satt i soffan igår och kollade på din iPad. Det är det sista gången jag såg din iPad. Vad gjorde ni sen med iPaden?
Jag satt på laddning.
Var någonstans satt du på laddning? He doesn't know what he did with his iPad. And I don't know either. Funny leave off. Okay, so if we harvest. Oh, it's ready for harvesting. Finally just get a little bit of light in the morning. It's gonna be rain, so maybe we should start at once actually. Middle of night, can we harvest now? It's not, it's not it's bad weather coming in, so maybe we should do it now. Get our harvester out. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Courseplay to set up a route that also sort of goes around the island there. We have lights on the combine, so we can do things at night, right? Just go and just bring these out, then we can go and get our combine ready. It could be fun. I haven't done any before this version. So I was getting close to harvest on version 1.0.0.4, and then this came along. I had to start a new save game. I was like, oh, really annoying. That's a lot of money here. Where is it? Come on, here it is. I wonder if I can get this back here. I hope so. Good, good. So we'll go to field 4, I think it's called. It used to be 5, now it's 4. Field 4, and we'll harvest that. Get a little beacon light on. It's really dark here in the middle of the night. So this is gonna be fun. I'm enjoying this. This is gonna be really fun. It's not too wet. The problem is it's gonna rain, so I want to do this as much as possible before the rain comes, because then we're gonna have to wait a few days probably before we can do it again. We have Sunday, Monday raining, and then Tuesday, Wednesday will be good, but probably Tuesday will go away from being wet. Maybe Wednesday will be possible to harvest it. So we need an overloader, and we need to set up a truck so we can go fill that up with the stuff. So there's a few things we need to do. We'll get this going first, and then we'll get the overloader going, and then the truck. So there. Hopefully this works. Hopefully we'll get nice spot so we can bale that. We need a baler, but that's okay. We have ton of money. We can buy a baler. Okay, let's see if we can set this up. We'll go field work. This is 4, right? Reduce that slightly. Start where we are. Bypass island activated. Headland will go 1, 2, 3 headlands maybe. Yeah. And generate. Don't know if this will work. Look at the map here. It does. It goes around the island. Yay! Brilliantly works. Oh, this is an island there too. But anyway, this is so good. Oh, thank you! I finally got it working. Drive course. Okay, good. So we need. Where is it? Here it is. We have an overloader here. Our PP20. Over to our field, and then we need to set up our truck, which we'll do somewhere along. Maybe not exactly where. We'll set up a truck maybe somewhere along the roadside, or either roadside or somewhere. This is like the headlights, the strong headlights, and it's really like not a lot either. Where is it? It's off here somewhere. Here it is, down here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, damn. That was it. Oh, sorry. Oh well. this up here. So I'm thinking I need to get a square baler if I'm gonna do this. Need to harvest this. Where's our truck? That was okay. So we have this one on the back there. That's good, but we need one more. And oh yeah, so we need to get rid of all of this. This is gonna be a longer episode. We need to get rid of the manure we have in this one. Basically, but I think we can empty that. Actually, I think we could empty it up here on the farm. We could go up to the other farm, or we could just empty it here. I'm gonna empty it here. I think we could load that into our little silo up there. Weird. I don't think you would farm at the middle of night. Maybe you can stop, but I think it's still a little too wet actually. Oh, I went too far. Of course I did. So it's here. Where I want to empty it. I think you can empty it here. I hope you can empty it here. Otherwise we have to go up to the other farm. Oh, where is this now? Where did I put the manure? I thought you put it here. Well, I guess we have to go up to the other farm. I think you go here. No, that's the grass field. Well, I will just go across the grass field here. Sorry. Okay, so we'll go up and unload this at our greenhouses then. It's not a problem, it's still going along. I think it will actually give me notice when it's full. I think. I hope. I hope, maybe it's a better word. Let's go up here and see what we can find. That's it. So I might overrun this episode a little bit, but I'm getting excited. I'm actually doing harvesting, and I'm actually got Courseplay set up. Said we'll do, and I'm not using Courseplay in like excess here. I know Ian Robson, for instance, who's really good at YouTube. Really good, yeah, he's good at YouTube too, but he's really good at Courseplay. He uses Courseplay for everything, almost everything, a lot of stuff. Everything was an exaggeration. He uses it for a lot of stuff, and I don't do that. I use it for some stuff. I do try to do a lot of stuff manually, like this. Let's go here. We'll refill these. Not these ones, we'll refill these, because I decided on not doing cucumber, right? Actually, they're almost full. I can just unload it over here. Hopefully we'll get the manure stuff working again, so we can use those manure, bags. Well, I guess, no, those manure thingies we bought. Good. Let's go down. We should empty those, by the way. We'll do that later when we have time. I'll just bring this back down and we'll see. We can set it up so as we can overload stuff there. I wonder if I have to go check on. Well, it's getting full, so where's my... This? So we'll have a ton of square bales, that's good. But as we said, I need a square baler. What is this? Is barley maybe? No? Barley or wheat? Wheat? Could be wheat? I can't really tell from the textures. Could set this up so it overloads when it stops when it's overloading, but this works too. It's not too big of a hassle. Good, so there's our truck. So basically this is what we're gonna do during this nighttime, I guess. Setting everything up. Let's see, I'm probably way overdue to stop recording. No, actually not. 27 minutes. Sometimes the window where the recording, the OBS software window is not visible, so, and that was what happened now. So anyway, I think I'm gonna stop around here, or no? I'll go down and set this truck up so it's ready to be filled with the overloader. And then we'll use this one to transport the grains down to our storage firstly, and when we fill up the storage we'll go sell it. But first the storage. So we have some grains in storage. It was fun. And then when this is done we need to buy a baler. Yay! Square baler. We could probably go with their... Balers are really expensive in real life. Like really expensive. Even a really old one, if you buy like the New Holland one, square baler that's in the game, but an old one of those is really expensive still. Which is kind of interesting. How could it be so expensive? But I guess there are a lot of technology and interesting. I guess the balers do... Well, it's I guess my problem is how can you get such a large amount of money from bales? But I guess a bale does cost quite a lot of money. So if you buy baler and produce a ton of bales, then oh, look at the light there. If you look at the light, you turn in as you turn the wheel. Cool. I didn't notice that. I don't drive this truck nearly enough at night, I guess. So get this off, and then we get the other container thingy on, and then we'll go set this up on the roadside somewhere. Need to be a place where we can actually fill it up with the overloader too. Should probably clean this first also. So it's clean for the grain. Back this up there. We'll clean it out, so it will be all business when it's done. That was a really good backing up thing. Gotta sound not self-righteous, self-good. Container cleaner, and then we'll have to clean the ItRunner, and then we'll clean the truck. Good. ItRunner, truck here, because that was quite dirty actually. What do you see though? What is? Could turn on the flashlights. Cool. And that truck. Well, that's pretty good anyway. Okay, good. So where to set this up? Somewhere along field 4, I guess, is a good place to set it up. So somewhere up here. Our Mercy is not the biggest combine around. Maybe that's one of the things we should have invested in, a bigger, at least a bigger head. Maybe a bigger combine too. We'll go here, and we'll go, let's park it over here on this road. So, good. That's filling up. Where's our truck? Oh, I'm gonna stop here so we can do other stuff. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching this game, this episode on the Hof Bergmann Reloaded map, episode 48 I think we're up to. And today we've been, well, started harvesting in the middle of the night, which is way cool. Okay, so next time we'll probably continue this, because this will be a few episodes, and we'll maybe get to Bale going so we can start baling this this straw after behind the combine. Well, anyway, thank you. I'm Andy, and this is what I usually say. I'm Andy, and if you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment or share, and I will see you next time. Take care everyone. Bye bye.